everybody, welcome to my show, My Personal Chef, where I'm your personal chef. I'm Chef Thomas. Today on my show, I have the perfect cheesecake for you. If you're a fan of banana pudding cheesecake, put the two together, guess what you get? The ultimate cheesecake, my banana pudding cheesecake. It's so good, you're going to see. Before I get started, I'm gonna wash my hands. So now let's get started with making the crust for my banana pudding cheesecake. I mean, you won't believe how easy and simple and good it is. But to my blender, I'm going to add in 1 cup of Nilla breakfast cookies, the real deal. I love the sound. I love the crackling sound of the cookies fall into the blender. Now I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And as you can see, my butter isn't melted because at the end of the day, your butter is going to mix up when the blender is on. Gotta place my lid on it and blitz it until it looks like wet sand. I say about 3 or 4 times. So this is how you want your crust to look, real the sand basically. See, it looks just like wet sand. So now I'm about to take it out of my blender and put it inside of my spring form pan. Get out of there. Flatten this out at the bottom. Now, usually I do a thick crust, but I'm doing a thin crust today because we're gonna put a lot of cookies inside of the banana pudding cheesecake. So flatten this out. Now that it's nice and flat, I'm about to pop this baby in the oven at 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes until the top is a light golden brown color. So now let's get started with making the favorite part of my cheesecake, the custard filling. It's so good and so simple. Watch. So to my saucepan over medium heat, I'm going to add in 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. I like how this milk smells. Quickly heat up a little bit more. And I'm going to add in 2 cups of whole milk, the good stuff, all the fat. And 1/2 cup of heavy cream. A little bit of creaminess. And 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. The sweetened condensed milk just add a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of stickiness too, and it make the dish just have a different taste to it, you know. Look at that, it looks so good. Scrape off the rest of it. And I'm going to stir so it won't stick at the bottom of the pan. And now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, the real stuff. And stir it in. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt to bring out the sweetness. And 1 to 1/2 cup of all natural white sugar. I'm going to stir. I'm going to constantly stir this until it comes up to a nice, gentle heat. And when it does, I'm going to temper my egg yolks with my hot cream so I won't end up with scrambled egg. It might be good though. I'm gonna try it one day. So now that my cream mixture is nice and hot, I'm about to temper my egg yolks like I told you before. Don't want to end up with no scrambled eggs. Just a little should do it. Perfect. Smells so good. I'm gonna give it a stir and add it back to my cream mixture. So now that it's nice and hot, I'm about to make me a little slurry with cornstarch and water. So I have about 1/2 cup of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water. Like that. Going to stir. I added about, I say 4 tablespoons of water to this, so that's 6 tablespoons. So now I'm gonna add this to my custard. What the cornstarch is going to do is gonna get it nice and thick. It ain't banana pudding if it's not thick. So I'm going to stir this for about, I say 3 to 4 minutes at the most to get nice and thick. So now they get started with making the cheesecake filling. This right here is on the power, like we're at 4 ingredients. So they get started. So to my burger, I'm going to add in 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. Get my, hopefully it don't fall. Push you down a little bit. Oh, one fail, oh well. Now I'm going to add in 1 cup of sugar. I'm making a mess, ain't I? More messy it tastes, the better it's gonna taste. Now I'm gonna add in 4 whole eggs and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Mix everything together until it's nice and creamy. So now that everything is blended up, this is how you want it to look. See, everything is nice and creamy. So now we're about ready to put everything together for my banana pudding cheesecake. Here comes the part where I've been waiting for. Building the layers of my banana pudding cheesecake. I can't wait till y'all see this because you're gonna be surprised. First, I'm about to add in about, let's say, a cup or half a cup of my cheesecake butter to the bottom of my cookie crust. Just a little. About that much. I'm gonna spread everything around so it's evenly coated at the bottom. Just like that. And now the bananas. Now I actually got a recipe from a good friend of mine. His name is William Garrett, because he liked banana pudding and I like cheesecake. So we put everything together and we came up with this banana pudding cheesecake. I mean, I ain't gonna take all the credit on this one. Cause if it wasn't for him, I won't have this recipe. So now watch. But I add my bananas to this. I'm doing 3 bananas. They ripe too. Get the last one out. And I'm doing about 3 cups of my favorite cookies, the Nilla wafers. I mean, just crush them up. I mean, some gonna be dust, some gonna be crumbs. I mean, whatever folks should both go for it. Now, I like a lot of cookies inside of my banana pudding cheesecake. If you don't, you can add less to it. Look at that. Wow. So, lost one there. Mix everything around. Now, I'm going to add on the pudding. A lot of it too. Make sure it's well covered. Spread it around. Add just a little bit more. Perfect. Smells so good. Now, I'm gonna add the rest of my cheesecake batter on top. And once it gets nice and spread it very evenly, I'm gonna put this baby in the oven at 300 degrees for 1 hour until the top is a light golden brown color and the cheesecake actually pulls from the side of the pan. Here's kind of the moment I have been waiting for all of my life. Look at my banana pudding cheesecake. It looks so amazing. But before I dig into my cheesecake, I have one thing to tell you. Before I slice my cheesecake, I let my cheesecake sit overnight for 24 hours because the cheesecake tastes better when it's nice and cold. So let's get into this cheesecake. But look, as you can see the crust, you can see the banana pudding, the bananas, and the cheesecake. Come on, let's dig on in right now. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. With cream too. It smells so good. Oh my God. You know when something be so good you can't say nothing about it, it's just that good. This is it. Give my banana pudding cheesecake a try and let me know, because I already know it's gonna be a thumbs up whenever you try it. If you like this video or my other videos, please log on to youtube.com, type in 4596 Thomas, and subscribe to my channel. I have crazy recipes that you would enjoy. If you would like to order a copy of my cooking book, please log on to amazon.com or authorhouse.com/bookstore and place an order for my eye-catching cookbook, My Personal Shelf. If you have any questions or comments, leave them at the bottom of the page and I will respond back to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching my show. I'm Chef Thomas. I'll see you next time on My Personal Shelf. Peace.